Congratulations are in order for two special students who are the winners of the Urban Scholars Union Scholarship. Joining me now to tell us more about it, Miller and Michael Schmitt are winners, and Vice President of the Urban Scholars Union, Barbara LaShore. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Barbara, I'll start with you. For people who are unfamiliar, tell us about the Urban Scholars Union Club and how these scholarships came about.
So we are a group of formerly incarcerated students who help other formerly incarcerated as well as incarcerated students get through any barriers that they may have on and off campuses to make sure that they succeed in their education. About a year and a half ago, we received a check from Donovan prison, and I had thought for the longest time that it actually came from the prison. I found out later that it actually came from the inmates who had heard the work and stuff that we were doing here in the community. So the powers to be had created a scholarship, and we kind of weren't real happy with it because there were some barriers to it. So I talked with our president one day, and he's like, I said, let's write our own. You know, we still have money to do some stuff with. And he's like, well, write it. So I did, and I didn't have it done to where it was with the justice impacted as well. It's just for formerly incarcerated.
Wow, that's so inmates who are living their lives behind bars thought to really give to a program who looks for that path forward and a way out of a lifestyle that landed them there in the first place.
Yes.
I mean, that's very selfless in a way, and forward-looking. And so now this is the first year, even though the club's been around for about 3 years, right?
Yes.
This is the first year that you've been able to give away some scholarships.
Correct.
The two winners we have with us here this morning.
Right.
Okay, so I'll introduce again Michael Schmitt and Amber Miller. Michael, tell us your story and your reaction to winning this scholarship.
Well, for me, it's quite an honor. And actually, one of the things that Barbara forgot to mention, I think it's very important to point out, is that this is the first time in 105 years that a student organization has ever issued a scholarship. So this is the first time ever. So this is a really big deal for us, and this is for future organizations that might form, you know, something to look at. So it's quite a, they have quite a mentor and role model in Barbara. I'm very thankful and appreciative because this shows the power of education, which is what this organization is about. And I really believe wholeheartedly that education overcomes the stigma of incarceration. It causes cultural competency, it enhances cultural diversity, and it increases the quality of a person's life. You know, it opens doors. It enables a person to fully live their life and be provided with opportunities that they may not have been presented with before.
Right. And so now, what opportunity is this going to allow you?
Well, for me, I'm actually already in my field of choice. You know, thankfully to the education. So I'm a substance use counselor at this time, and very happy with that, and continuing on with my education with that to further my career potential and, of course, make as much impact as possible with those with substance abuse. So I truly believe in the power of education, and that's what this organization is all about. And it's giving a person a chance with an opportunity for hope and a new vision for the future, for possibilities for success.
Well, congratulations to you again. That's fantastic. And Amber, what about you? Share your story with us and what this scholarship.
Sure. So the last time I was incarcerated, I was in a reentry dorm at Las Colinas. So I had an opportunity to start growing before I even hit the gates. And I had a goal that I wanted to go back to school and help others that come from the similar population that I do. And so I made that a reality. I ended up finishing a program, a residential drug treatment program, and transitioned with my daughter to a homeless shelter, where that's when I enrolled for my first semester at City College. And then I transitioned to a long-term homeless shelter and continued transitioning until I got out of the cycle of homelessness and have some clean time now. It's my second year at San Diego City College. And I did this all while I was grieving the loss of my husband, who was murdered 2 weeks before I got released from jail. And I was able to step foot on campus with all these fears and challenges. And then USU, I heard about them. They grabbed me by the hand, literally, and we navigated through the process of this new education system that I was not familiar with.
Wow.
And so now I'm actually interning in the field, substance use disorder. So that's where I'm at. I'm very happy, and just, I would have never thought 2 years ago, I would have never thought I would have came this far in my journey. and all the challenges and been able to face them head on. And it was with the help of others from similar backgrounds that had the same goal as I did, which was, let's get a degree, let's go back to school, and let's go share this with someone else that needs it, you know?
And show you that it's possible, and look how far you've come, and what you've done, what you've both done. Again, can't say enough about how difficult that is, and the fact that you're doing it in huge strides, and so scholarships deserved, right, Barbara?
Right.
And so. Other people, I mean, this is obviously something that you're going to want to continue. How do you go about choosing who's going to be worthy of these scholarships?
So they have a site on our City College campus where individuals go and actually apply for all this on-campus scholarships. And they you know, they have to meet like a certain criteria, like they do a profile actually, and then it tells them which scholarships that they are qualified for, and then they go ahead and then they do whatever the scholarship says. Then we get them all back, and then so this year it was the ACLU Leadership Council was picking this winner. We wanted to make sure that whoever it was that was picking the winners were also like formerly incarcerated. It was a big thing to make sure that they it all had to do with formerly incarcerated. Like we actually were making the decisions for once.
Well, a great job so far, and many blessings in your continued success.
Thank you.
And look forward to hearing in the future how this is working out.
Okay,
Thanks
you.
so much for all of you being here this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, when we come